Okay.
I think we're live, right?
Yes.
We are. Yes.
Yes, officially live. Well, good morning, guys. Happy Saturday.
Good
Morning.
morning. Good morning.
Good morning to Diego, live from Amsterdam with his very cool Napoli jersey. This is a new one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the best one. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh,
No.
well.
Yeah, I know. Well, guys, I also have a number 10 behind. Well,
That's
it's
historical.
too complicated, but yeah, that's the best player ever, the best jersey ever, the best Scudetto ever. Actually, here. So yeah, I know
The
you're
best
jealous.
sponsor ever as well.
It's okay.
Because
It's okay. It's okay, Paolo.
it's
It's
the
fine.
best sponsor ever as well because it's really Italian. It's a pasta
Yeah.
brand, so it's
Ooh.
super
Yeah.
Italian.
I agree. That's how it works.
And what about you, Paolo? Paolo, you live from
Teramo, from Teramo. Now I'm stuck here because of the pandemic. So
in lovely Abruzzo.
lovely Abruzzo, yes.
And the jersey that you're wearing must be very recent.
It's actually from 2014. You should be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or 2007, no,
14 already?
16.
It must be more recent because Juventus
16.
logo, they switched to very ugly logo, honestly, at least in my opinion, just a few years ago.
Well, I think it's a matter of a habit. It's a matter of habit. First, I also didn't like it, but then how they rebranded everything, how the whole design in terms of merchandising, in terms of the website, of how also they style the whole training center and the stadium, now it starts to make sense.
It's starting to make sense to you. Yeah, I mean, it's a huge marketing thing, I guess. It's a huge marketing operation. And
they're aiming also the Asian market and especially the USA market. So they want to be a bit more attractive on that sense.
Nice. Well, and I also got a new jersey for those who never saw it. This is the legendary AC Milan.
Legendary.
It is legendary, guys. It is legendary.
This is legendary. This is Maradona. This is legendary. What's that?
This
is just 100,000. Both of you guys.
This is Arrigo Sacchi's Milan.
Oh, that's a Gullit. Yes.
Gullit, Van Basten, Rijkaard, no?
Yes. So,
yeah, the reason I love that jersey, Matteo, is because we beat you a couple of times.
Yeah, you did.
That's true.
Actually, it's 1-1, so we're square.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But you don't have the little coin. You don't have it.
No, we
you don't.
Do you have the number behind or not?
No, I don't think I do. Let's see. No, you don't.
No, you don't. Well, of course, because they don't have the player. They have a lot of people.
Which number would you select?
I would pick Marco Van Basten's number.
The 9.
You would pick Van Basten?
No,
makes sense.
Yeah.
So I would have done the same, maybe.
Next
I would go for Gullit.
Or maybe the 6.
Or also number 8.
Yeah.
8 was Donadoni, or no,
wasn't it Rijkaard? Wasn't it Rijkaard?
Yeah, Rijkaard.
Number 8.
Donadoni was 11, I think.
Or maybe it was. That's not my team, so I'm not supposed to know.
Shamefully, I don't remember all the numbers, but yeah, personally, I definitely go for number 9. So I'm gonna show that to you guys.
I have to make a huge confession here, like coming out, like this. This jersey is the period. Wow. Wait! This jersey is the period in which I had like a neighbor that was trying to brainwash me and convince me to support Milan, AC Milan, and he was really, really close to make it.
Oh wow!
But finally, I got sober and I went for the right thing.
Well, I'm not sure you got really sober.
Sober than this. Come on, it's neutral. Like
you basically went from one drug to another drug. So it's like you're still high, you're still not conscious, you still cannot understand what's going on around you. It's like AC Milan, Juventus.
I was going for a winning teams.
Yeah, I did as well. As you can see, I did as well. Actually, you know what is funny? Because in 1986, this guy won something alone. But it's okay. Yeah. It's another story. It's another story.
We already talked about that.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Today.
Yeah, nice.
Well, guys, bantering apart, which is always a very nice way to kick off our live. This is the Bar Sport. So for those who never had any chance to listen to our nonsense, this is where we discuss the core culture stuff, discusses what's going on in football, in Italian football, of course, the trends, the upcoming games. But we also have something very peculiar to kick off our usual conversation, which is the quiz.
Oh,
I know you guys are bracing for it.
Let's go.
Let's do it. So what we're going to do, we're going to show you a mysterious lineup from an historical Serie A team. And let's see who can pick it up. I mean, I think this one is pretty difficult for fans who are not who are not being familiar with the Serie A for a long time. Let's put it this way.
Okay.
So without further ado, wait, let's see if my sharing is successful.
This is the typical moment in which Matteo likes to shows that he likes to play with my eyes, because I really cannot see shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, you guys tell me if you see the mystery team of this week.
Yes, I see it.
I also see some player. Can I say the name of one player?
One player, okay.
Is it Genoa?
I see Genoa. I see Scuravi.
Scuravi, yes. Scuravi.
Where is Scuravi?
Yeah, Scuravi. Yeah, I don't know. I just recognize the jersey. Come on, and I know.
I think it was like one of the most important players from Genoa in the last century.
I think so. I believe he's the guy. So bottom line is the one.
On the right, no?
Yeah, all on the right with the longer hair.
Yes.
Isn't that one?
Yes, that one.
That one.
Nice, cool guys, you got it. So this is Thomas Scuravi, and this is Genoa, of course. I mean, the red and blue shirt. It's pretty familiar, right? But do you guys know which season are we talking about?
91, 92.
91, 92.
Or maybe the one before. 1991.
All right. Well, we have a winner, guys, and I hate to say that. Well, I hate in both cases, honestly, because it's either Napoli or Juventus. So the winner of today is Diego, because
nice.
This lineup is Genoa from 1991-1992 season.
Okay.
Yes.
I just guessed. You know that I just guessed, right?
Yes, on Google. You just Google.
No, look at here. My hands are here. No, Google.
Some, famous names. You got Branco.
Is that Branco?
Branco. Yeah. Oh, that's Branco. Yeah. Who is the one next to Branco?
It's something like Hierro from here, but it's not Hierro.
This one is. Okay. Now you get
big question.
I can't remember all of them. It must be some Uruguayan player. Maybe.
Okay. Now it's time to Google.
Ruben Pereira could be. I
don't know. Who was the goalkeeper back then?
The subject. So I definitely recognize Stefano Ragno here, who would go on to play.
That's Ragno? Okay. That goes to Milan now after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one is for Gianluca Signorini. He used to be the captain.
Okay.
And unfortunately, he passed away a few years later because of the Lou Gehrig disease. So that's a very sad story.
The captain is Signorini, you said, right?
He was Signorini already. He's an historical captain of Genoa.
But because here they have Panucci also should be in the. Well, it's probably not in the picture, but he should be in this. In this team. Wow, Christian Panucci in this team. I didn't even know. Exactly. Of course, that's Google now.
Who was the goalkeeper? Who was the goalkeeper?
Was Braglia.
Braglia, Simone Braglia.
Braglia. Okay.
Then I think this is Fulvio Collovati. It could be.
Yes. But that's Collovati?
I think, it might be.
There is Collovati.
Late Collovati.
Carlos Alberto Aguilera.
This one is Carlos Alberto Aguilera.
And
actually, the reason I want to show this lineup, guys, is because on top of doing very well in the Serie A, they managed to reach the semifinals of the UEFA Cup. where they lost to Ajax. And this Genoa was the first Italian team to win a game at Anfield Road against Liverpool.
Whoa.
Ever.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoa.
It happened
Nice.
again later, but the first ones who do that, the first ones to conquer Anfield, yeah, you can see it in front of you. Genoa from 1991.
Jan Rush. It was 1-2. Jan Rush scored and Aguilera. Jan Rush.
The best purchase from Juventus.
Yes, indeed.
One of the top one.
And and you know what's interesting is that then they are Ajax, that's right, and basically they lost due to Winter Bergkamp. So that Ajax had Winter and Bergkamp. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, fun times. And that's our quiz for the week. What we're going to do, we're going to share this picture even in our Facebook groups so we can see how many people can guess it. And the more they can, it means the more they've been watching this live. So we can actually understand exactly if we're just talking to each other or if there's people really interacting. And guys, by the way, if you
which is still fine, by the way, which is still fine. It's always nice to be with you guys.
It was, drop us a message, put a comment, or let us know what you think about our blabbering here on Saturday morning. At least you like the jersey. I mean, the less you can do.
Well, yeah.
No comments on the day.
I'm not sure they will like your jerseys, guys. Yeah, I have a couple of friends of mine from Inter Milan, and they're writing me. I was like, Diego, how can you do a podcast with these two guys?
Are you still friends?
Yeah. I have a lot of friends from.
You should learn from
what?
From better teams. I mean, like.
Yeah, well.
The table is speaking by itself.
Isn't there a button to beep?
we should have this kind of thing. The sound effects during the
to mute it.
Shock machine. Whenever somebody says something that you don't like, you're just gonna hit the button and the other one get the shock.
Nice.
Anyway, guys, so that's for the past football, but we have a very interesting match day of Serie A coming up. Actually, it started already.
Yesterday.
Quite an upset yesterday, right?
Yeah, it was kind of surprising, but not so much. They were both like in a really good shape, but was surprising the result, I would say.
Yeah.
The match was really nice match to see and to watch. But Lazio prevailing that much, not only in terms of results, but also in terms of playing, was kind of surprising. Like, it was more disappointing from the Roma point of view than from Lazio point of view. I mean, that's surprising for the good quality of Lazio.
I wasn't expecting that later. I mean, not such a convincing win, 3-0. They dominated from first minute until the last. I think Roma managed to shoot into the target for the first time on 85 minutes or something like that. So it was a total domination on the part of Lazio.
Yeah.
Obliterated literally.
Lazzari had an incredible game. Lazzari was impressive. I was like, what's going on with that guy? It was a really good one. But I think Roma, I don't know, they're displaying like the wrong squad in the beginning. I don't think that was the best team they could display against Lazio in the beginning.
Yeah, so what have you done? Because that's the lineup they have had so far in the past few weeks. I mean, this is the...
Yeah, indeed. But I believe, like, I don't know, it's my thought. I know some people, they think like me, Kumbula to me, he needs to play. Kumbula needs to be in the starting 11. Ibanez is doing many individual mistakes. I don't know how Kumbula can apport, to the team. I don't know if the team then will be moving in the right way, if there will be balance with Kumbula respect to Ibanez. But yesterday, Ibanez obviously showed that was not in the match. It was really bad play. And Lazzari had an incredible game. Which made Ibanez's job even more challenging. But I believe Kumbula would have played better. But then might be my mistake. I don't know.
It would be easy. I mean, it's easy today to just shoot on Ibanez, but honestly, yeah, he was really, really unimpressive to say the least last night. I think in our player ratings on the Cult of Calcio, we gave him a 3.5 out of 10, while Lazzari got a 8 or 8.5. So yeah, that says a lot, right, about how the game unfolded.
Yeah, and how the clash between the two was completely won and without any doubt.
Yeah. And that says a lot. The Derby di Roma, guys, it's always, it doesn't matter how the teams are trending before.
Indeed.
Roma actually was in a better shape. The Derby is a different story. It's just a game of its own. It doesn't matter how you're doing so far. It will always be like an unpredictable battle.
Yeah.
It's one last night.
Indeed. We were saying this about Juve Torino some weeks ago, and that's true for every derby out there. Like it's true for Milan Inter, it's true for Sampdoria Genoa, and so on. So those really felt derbies are like a match apart. It's like a knockout match, let's say.
Yeah, indeed. That's what we like about it, right?
Yep.
The unpredictability. But hey, guys, speaking of derby, I know that that's probably the topic of the week because Roma Lazio kicked off the match day, but tomorrow we're gonna have the real deal of this match day of this round.
Yeah, Parma's match, no? That's the one that you.
Crotone Benevento.
With all the love for Parma supporters, of course.
We have a very nice Crotone Benevento Crotone Benevento, actually, a derby of the South, and probably a key battle for to avoid relegation, even if Benevento is doing pretty well this year.
Yeah.
But of course, we're talking about something else here.
Milan, Milan.
I know you don't want to talk about that, Paolo, but that's
I'm really scared actually because
one, right?
Are you? Why?
Yeah, because Inter it's on the rampage to get back on track, and as you know, they don't have any other worries but the league, like the Serie A. They don't have any other goal but that. So really, there is no excuses for them to fail this. So that's something that really scares me. And Lukaku is back on track as well. So they have all the cards that they can show on the table. And maybe it's the best Inter that we faced so far since a bit of time. So, and we are playing in San Siro, in Meazza in Milan. So,
do you think that will count?
Even if there are no supporters, it will count because
will count. Okay.
There is like maybe now it's a bit less because there are no supporters, there is no cheering, there is no psychological factor, I would say. But when you play in your own home, it's always a plus, I would say.
Okay.
And I would say that also we are in a good shape on a winning streak and whatever. So for the green numbers long, we need to see if we can keep the trend. And we also have to face other important matches in the next day. So there will be a lot of turnover for sure. I really hope that Ronaldo will be decisive as he was not in the last matches. He's always like a plus on the pitch for sure. But in terms of scoring as well, he has been a bit, let's say, a ghost lately. But we are not like demanding more than this. But tomorrow he has to be there. He has to be decisive.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Paolo, do you think that Ronaldo is scoring less, but at the same time the team has grown a lot? I have been watching the last 3 games of Juventus. It's like in that path.
Yes.
It's Juventus starts scoring. They start playing.
That's something that actually is on the bright side, and it's something that makes me feel a bit more quiet, a bit more
confident.
More confident, yes. Nevertheless, we are playing like one game every 3 days, and we have still a lot of games to come. But yes, what we saw and what we also anticipated after the match with with Parma, and then something went wrong with Atalanta. But okay, but what we're seeing is that when Ronaldo is not there, the team is playing independently, like they are less Ronaldo dependent. But I think that tomorrow he needs to make the difference, because against us there is like maybe the best team, the best Inter of the last years.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
And I think what could potentially make the difference is that Inter are facing the best lineup that they have. I mean, they can put together their best 11 men.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody among their starters will miss. On the other hand, for Juventus, you have 2, potentially 3 key players that are missing, because the league is still quarantine after testing positive for COVID, unfortunately. And then you got Cuadrado and Alexandro, who are also unavailable.
For the same reason.
It's not the very ideal 11 men. Of course, Juventus has such a deep roster that still, I mean, you can line up people like Chiesa, Ramsey,
Kulusevski,
of course. Then the man of the season, Gianluca Frabotta on the left wing back.
I actually starting to appreciate the guy.
Yeah.
Against Genoa, he played.
Can you not? Only the name is like you want to hug because of the name.
He looks like a teddy bear, no? Like
it's incredible.
But I don't know. Initially, in the very first part of the season, it was not really convincing to me, because maybe he missed some confidence on the pitch. But he's starting, as we were saying, the team is growing, and he is growing with the team. So I've seen I've seen an improvement against Genoa, and I hope that he's gonna catch up with that. He's gonna keep the same trend.
Yeah. Okay. But regardless, I mean, you need to give credit to Pirlo for going to line him up in the first game of the season, and then he's been consistent with him. Whenever he needed him, he was just not afraid of throwing him, and the guy, as you're saying, is growing. So I mean, credit to Pirlo for that.
Yeah.
One of the key of the game, I mean, not necessarily a key, because both teams have the same Coppa Italia efforts back then. They both needed 120 minutes to get rid of their opponents.
That's true.
So they will be both tied at the same level, hopefully, and that shouldn't be to an advantage of one of the other teams.
True that, and I hope that what we've seen during the match with Genoa in Coppa Italia wouldn't happen tomorrow evening.
Evening, yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Because we have seen like a really good Juve for the first 30 minutes, and then they were like, okay, we can go to rest and have a tea. And that's something that we cannot allow against something like a really good team like Inter.
But you know what, Paolo? I think I saw all the big matches of Inter, and of course against Napoli, against Juventus. We'll see it tomorrow. But I always see the same kind of behavior. They never play well in the big matches, and they won against us, and it was not even deserved. But they won. They are really cynic as a team. They get the chance, they score. But overall, if Juventus will display the same kind of play they had in the last games, I don't really see Inter being as strong as Juventus, as a mindset especially. Yes, Lukaku, but the rest of the team, I don't see it.
Well, it's always like Inter Juve, so it's always the
of course, it's like a derby. Well,
yes.
Actually, it's a derby. It's a derby d'Italia.
Yes. If we face the match as we did with AC Milan, Matteo, do you remember what happened? You were not playing away.
Did you guys play?
I'm talking about something that happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
This memory comes back to mind. Like,
I was thinking, how do you say slap in the face 3 times?
I could not let Matteo go without this.
My network is not working.
I cannot hear you. I cannot. No, apart from that, if we face the match with the same approach, with the same mentality, even when we got the equalizer, we came back stronger than before. So if that's the approach, tomorrow evening will be really tough for Inter to defeat Juventus. Otherwise, if we allow them to play as we did with Genoa during the match, it's going to be tough for us.
Indeed. I'm going to give you a statistics, Paolo, so you're happy. In the last 6 matches, Juventus won 5 times and you guys draw 1. So Inter has never won in the last 6 matches. That's the statistics.
Okay.
But if you want, I can give you other 2 statistics. Juventus generally scores 3 times away in the last 3 matches, and Inter generally scores 2.5, 2.5 goals. That's another statistic.
Oh, come on, you just Googled it. I don't believe that you know that stuff. You just Googled it somewhere.
Yeah, of course I Googled it. Of course. I have all the statistics next to me, That's you need to have numbers.
I hope that numbers would be really on our side, but as we said,
to be honest, I hope not. We cannot win the league. Napoli cannot win the league. But
I think that Matteo is actually on my side this time because they want Inter to keep the distance.
Of course, and that's why my forecast for the game is gonna be Juventus winning it.
If I was Matteo, if I was you, I would hope to have the fight against Inter for the league than Juventus, because if Juventus wins tomorrow, you're not gonna stop them anymore.
True, but I mean, I'm gonna count on Napoli to stop them when they face.
No, it's not gonna happen.
That's a home match, by the way, right?
There are 2 matches. There's Super Cup and
apart from Super Cup, but there is the one that they have to play because of the COVID.
Because of the thing that Napoli finally was right, and Napoli will ask money to FIGC and Lega because they're winning the name.
You can be
Yes,
you can be as much right as you want, but then the pitch needs to talk.
Of course.
I really hope that there will be a really nice match to see. Sorry,
I hope so. I hope it will be just football. I really hope, because it's so annoying to always this politics. Sorry, guys. Shut up.
This Napoli guys, it's always interrupting.
By the way, I really hope that. Go ahead, Matteo. Sorry.
I was saying as a neutral, let's let the pitch talk. Of course, I'm going to support Napoli in that specific instance to keep Juventus at distance.
You're going with the wind, Matteo. That's not fair.
Fair.
Guys, we've been on the top for the first time since forever. I can't even remember when was the last time Milan was on the top of the league. So now we need to take advantage of every possible combination.
It was when Ibrahimovic was in AC Milan and Allegri was training, was coaching.
Exactly. Yeah, it was that season, the one with the goal. Remember those memories? Goal against Juventus.
I think that AC Milan has been the last one winning the Scudetto before the Juventus domination, right?
Exactly. So we aim at also closing the dynasty. But hey, let's not talk about that because I'm a little bit superstitious and I don't want as we are used to. Yeah. Actually, what's coming to my mind, guys, is that we keep talking about Inter, but unfortunately, we don't have anybody who can stand for the Nerazzurri. We can have Carlos, our
That's fine. But that's fine.
I mean, against you guys, I support Inter.
Well, no. You know what we can
wearing that t-shirt.
Yeah. Nice. Well, what can I say? I don't like Inter. I don't like Milan. I don't like Juventus. What can I say?
Yeah.
We need to find someone.
And fire the one with the Napoli jersey.
So here's the idea. Let's make an official announcement that we are hiring. So if any Inter fan, wants to join us, want to defend, want to talk about the Nerazzurri in an unbiased way, like of course we all do for our teams, right?
Yeah, of course. Distant. Scientific. Rigorous.
So let us know. There's a nice sports spot in this podcast that we need to fill, and so at least we can make justice also to Inter.
For the okay.
I feel a little bit guilty, honestly, seeing this, AC Milan, Juventus.
I told you, Matteo. I always have Zio Bergomi with me here. This is Bergomi. He's always with me, so no worries.
Okay, good. That's good.
Do you pray to that at night? Like you go?
No, actually not. I actually not.
You do it with
don't worry.
Maradona on the other side.
There is Maradona next to it, yeah. But don't tell.
There's a small representation of Inter, so that's good. But what do you tell about Napoli tomorrow, Diego? Napoli is facing Fiorentina at home.
I don't know. Tomorrow is going to be emotional to see Calejon with a wrong color because it's a wrong color. I can't believe that. I don't know how can actually wear a purple t-shirt. But I think it's going to be difficult for Napoli. Napoli is a weird team. Is upside down. Great matches, and after it, a really ugly display. Actually boring. It's actually sometimes boring to watch on Napoli playing because they have no ideas. There is a lot of confusion, and I think this is due to the fact that we're missing important players. One is obviously Mertens. The other one is Osimhen. And what I believe the mistake was in the beginning of the season was to work a lot the team with these two guys on the pitch. And so the display of the game, it's always constructed in a way, it's always built in a way that those two players are there. We are there. We are not, getting. We are not disappearing, but we are playing bad. So tomorrow, let's see. I don't want to say anything. I'm not that positive. I need to be honest. I'm not that positive.
Got it. Yeah.
It's not a good moment.
And Fiorentina is the strongest team ever, so as we know.
Oh, you love Fiorentina, right?
Yeah, Fiorentina, it's really tough to defeat.
For a Juve fan, yeah.
For a Juve fan, it's purple. I don't know. Let's see.
Bozzelli picked up. Fiorentina have started to put their stuff together a little bit.
And I would also add that since Fiorentina has let Juventus player go away and go to their home in Torino, one is Chiesa, they start also mindset. Oh, we are Fiorentina now. Let's play Fiorentina.
Yeah, actually, they did a good thing. I would say I will thank them for the whole life because then Chiesa did something to AC Milan. I think
I want it. I actually served that. I really served it. Go ahead. Yeah, because he started actually in the beginning. Chiesa was playing really bad for Juventus, but then he started. He took the time, but as he took the time. Bam. And you, Matteo, know something about it.
Honestly, I like Chiesa. I always loved Chiesa as a player. When he was at Fiorentina, seeing him wearing a striped jersey and not my striped jersey, because there was a moment in which Chiesa was also linked to AC Milan during the summer.
Okay, yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
Other than that, I still like him. I think he's a great player, and I was expecting that to come sooner or later, that it would start to make a difference even at Juventus, despite the start was not that great. He chose the wrong night, but hey, what can we do?
I would say he chose the right one. And he was actually already on a streak before that. Apart from the Fiorentina match, in which there was a particular the signal was not good. I don't know what happened there. But already from Parma, he was playing really, really well. The curve that they was talking about was already raising to really good performances. And let's hope that tomorrow evening, because why I want them to play in the morning tomorrow. I don't know. That tomorrow evening is going to give the same impression that it did with Milan.
It could be one of the key of the game.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
indeed.
Ourselves, because we also have the Red and Blacks playing. We're gonna close the match day on Monday night. Monday night in Cagliari. Well, what can I say? I mean, I'm looking forward to that. What I was really happy about this past few weeks is that despite losing that insignificant game against Juventus,
Insignificant. Oh my god, that's rough.
Yeah, it's statistically not significant.
Statistically, yeah, but wait and see. But actually, what I was fearing is that after suffering the first defeat in such a long time, we would feel that on our morale. But honestly, it didn't happen because then we won 3 games in a row. We beat Torino twice. Well, I mean, Torino is not the toughest opposition at the moment, but still. So, I mean, I'm quite confident. I'm quite confident for the game. I'm looking forward to see Ibrahimovic start again, finally, after being out for so long time. I'm looking forward to potentially see Meite, our new guy in the middle.
Will he play, do you think, Matteo?
He might not be a starter.
Okay, but he will be on the bench.
He will be on the bench. He will.
Okay,
be
that's
on the
nice.
That's what the latest reports are saying. So I'm looking forward to see if he can make a cameo and help us to solve those few problems that we're having in midfield at the moment. Because I mean, we have some sort of a pandemic, and it's not due to the COVID, but it's because of injuries. We have Benacer out, Krunic is out, so at the moment we have only 2 starters and no substitutes. And
and also Cagliari, they're coming from 4 losses in a row.
Cagliari, they would be quite.
They're not winning for 6 games or more.
Also, statistics for you, Matteo. This is.
But it was not significant. That's what he said. I know what he said. So. Indeed. Yeah. Nice. Let me see.
On top of that, guys, we gonna have a few games today also. 3 p.m. Italy time, Bologna-Verona. That could be an interesting one.
Forza Bologna.
Takes on
Always.
Forza Bologna. Yeah, that's because you study there, right?
No, it's because it's against Verona.
Me, that for a lot of reasons. Actually, I also work and normally
Bologna,
I work.
Okay. So we can say that the majority of the Cult of Calcio side supports Bologna today. Sorry, Verona fans, but yeah, we just
we won the Scudetto, the last Scudetto in Bologna.
Yeah, also.
As also a Pescara fan, Bologna for me, it's like a really good memory of the first promotion in Serie A.
Sorry, Verona.
So Bologna, it's
no doubt about that. 6 p.m. we got Torino Spezia. That could also be an interesting one. And then the Saturday night match is Sampdoria Udinese at the Luigi Ferrari. So quite an interesting calcio menu today before we build up for tomorrow, which is going to be the real. That's when the real battles will come in. And I mean, on the Cult of Calcio, we're going to be reporting about most games today. So watch what we have on the menu for you guys, and keep following us. I mean, if you like our nonsenses, let us know. Drop a comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and let us know what you guys want to hear about in this Saturday morning small conversation. We're gonna let Paolo have a call with his mom, because you guys know that there's nothing like your own mom to an Italian, so we don't want to interfere in that.
But okay, mom is always the mom, no? So we need
Of
to.
course.
That's first priority.
Take more time from her.
No problem.
Well, guys, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Grazie.
See you again pretty soon. So take care and bye.
And forza you. Bye.
What did you say? I think the line completely broke. Yeah, I need to talk with the technician.
Yeah.
We need an interfan and we need to substitute this guy. This guy needs to go away.
Relegate.
We need the referee actually that comes here and basically moderates our talks.
Yeah,
we need the referee, or we need to relegate them. They already went relegated once. I don't remember why. What was that? I don't remember. Why were you guys relegated? Anyway.
For the law, because of the law.
Whoa, we have a law in Italy? I didn't know that. Okay.
Okay, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.